you wake up at 3 a.m., you're not quite asleep, you're not quite awake, your heart's racing, you can't stop thinking. You're telling yourself this is just stress. I have too much going on in my life. Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Amy Marr. I'm a physician. I'm in my 50s and I'm at my final stages of perimenopause, raising a teenager. Well, I want to tell you what's actually happening during that 3 a.m. wake up. There are 3 places in your body that are involved in this conversation. There's a place in the brain called the hypothalamus that regulates temperature and sleep and stress response. There's the pituitary gland right behind your nose. That's the signal sender. And then there's the ovaries, which in perimenopause are changing the way they respond to the signals from the brain. When estrogen begins to fluctuate, and in perimenopause, it does not decline smoothly, it spikes and drops unpredictably. Your hypothalamus just gets confused. It fires a stress signal, and your cortisol rises, and you wake up. It is not anxiety. And honestly, how you metabolize blood sugar also plays a role. It is a hormonal signal that your body just does not yet know how to modulate. There are 3 things that can amplify this. One, cortisol and estrogen work together. And so when cortisol is high, estrogen can be suppressed and the hormonal confusion gets louder. And you might even have some night sweats that accompany that wake up. 2 is progesterone, which is our calming hormone. And that drops before estrogen does. So as you're losing that buffer, you'll feel this even more. And this can happen in early perimenopause. And 3 is our external stressors of our daily life and getting it all done. The perimenopause, while actively mothering, having a career, having a partner, helping to take care of your parents, this is just a lot. This keeps the cortisol dysregulated. This tires out our adrenal glands and can cause the cortisol to spike in the middle of the night and wake up at 3 a.m. The good news, the 3 a.m. wake up is information. It's not a sentence. The 3 things that actually work are 1, cortisol regulation. This is about sleep hygiene and also about stress load. It's about daily practices to boost your relaxation response and counter the stress response. Not reduce stress in your life, which is not useful advice and rarely can happen, right? But I'm talking about supporting your adrenal glands. A great supplement is ashwagandha. It's one of the most robustly evidenced for stress, anxiety, and cortisol dysregulation. And about 500 to 600 milligrams a day of the root extract can be very helpful for perimenopausal mood and stress. 2 is progesterone support. For many women in perimenopause, low dose natural progesterone is the conversation to have with your doctor. This is not something I can prescribe in a YouTube video, but it's the right conversation to ask for. Hint, yes, you can take it even if you're still regularly cycling, and you can take it every day or every night, that is. 3, the nervous system is involved. So the 3 a.m. wake up is often worsened when our nervous system's dysregulated. And most of us have a dysregulated nervous system. The state of the world alone can cause this. So somatic practices like breath work, body-based movement, they really help regulate when the supplements are not enough. Again, a few minutes each day goes a long way. In closing, I really want you to have more than a YouTube explanation for this. So Women's Well, Erica and myself are having a free live masterclass to begin the conversation about this and what you can do to support yourself, to support each other, because it's very difficult to do this alone. I know most of you are doing so much, but if you're doing it alone, it's even harder. So if this speaks to you, please, the link is in the description and pinned in the comments. If you've been waking up at 3 a.m. and no one has really explained why, this is the conversation you deserve. Women's Well, we talk about medicine and all that medicine's left behind. Thanks for listening.